This is electrophysics product. I'm going to show how to use this 700 series product. Here we can see MiniTest 730 model. We have another two models, 720 and 740. The difference between this model is MiniTest 720 is used built-in sensor, and then MiniTest 730 used external probe sensor. There, this is external probe sensor, and MiniTest 740 can convertible sensor, which we can change the sensor from external probe to built-in sensor. Okay, next I'm going to show the function of this model. In this model 730, you can see here got turn on button, red color button. Once you turn on, it will appear light, LED light. This indicates, green light indicate that it can start to do measurement, and then red light indicates it exceed the limit. Okay, once you turn on, you can see the display. It's a function key and a command key here. At this screen, you can see it display. This one is indicate battery, so this indicate now the battery is full. And then next you can see batch. This one is the batch number which we use to store our data during taking measurement. And then you can see auto. This one is actually we are using type of sensor. For example, auto, we can use both ferrous and non-ferrous. Either you can change to ferrous and non-ferrous according to your setting. And then next is the clock setting according to your time. And then this is number of reading. Below is online display of current, measuring range, like upper limit, maximum and minimum reading display, and the standard deviation and average of the reading. This screen is rotatable. You press on this arrow, you can rotate this image according to your measuring location. Here you can see the IRDA port. This IRDA port is used to communicate with the PCB board. To communicate with this PCB board, we need IR adapter in order to print the data online, or we can print the data through our computer or PC. This is sensor probe, external sensor probe. This external sensor probe has ferrous and non-ferrous, so we are able to do measurement for ferrous and non-ferrous. Ferrous is used for magnetic induction to do measurement, whereas non-ferrous use eddy current to do measurement. So right now I'm going to do measurement on ferrous. Okay, when you do measurement on ferrous, the reading will display in ferrous, and you even can take the measurement on a non-ferrous plate, which the reading will be displayed in non-ferrous. The method of measurement is taken is in non-ferrous. So this gauge belongs to FN sensor type. So FN stands for ferrous and non-ferrous, which is able to measure in both ferrous and non-ferrous. Click on this menu button. Okay, main menu, it will display database, display, SID, SP, time, language, measuring unit, switch off mode, signal light, signal tone, sensor data, and gauge data. When you click on gauge data, you can see the gauge type, the detail of the gauge type, the model, and the serial number. Escape, you go to the sensor data, click OK. You can see the sensor type, serial number, and details of the sensor. Okay, go back and then click escape to go back, and then the signal. Okay, go to the signal tone. You can choose low, or you want to off the signal, or you want loud the signal, or medium. Next, escape. Go to the signal light. You can choose the duration of the signal, short, on, long on, or off. Escape. This one is the switch off mode. the duration of switch off mode after 10 minutes, after 3 minutes, 1 minute, or disable, or after 30 minutes. That means the gauge can switch off automatically after 10 minutes. Next, you can see the measuring range. You can select what kind of measuring range you want to use for your measurement. Then this is the language setting. You can set your language according to your preferable language. This one is the time and date setting. You can set the time and date according to your timing. This is the standard measuring. We use standard measuring to measure the strength of the sensor probe taking reading. Display. We can display the backlight and contrast. Next, this is database. This database, you will store your reading every time you're taking measurement. In this database, you can found 9 batch. Okay, you have 9 batch in this database, and you can use. Currently, you are using on batch number 00, which the arrow indicates this batch is active. When you click OK on this batch, you can change the further detail for this batch. For example, the calibration mode, you can change whether you want to do manual, and then you can change the substrate, whether you want to do measuring on an auto, which is ferrous and non-ferrous, or you want to do measurement on ferrous and or non-ferrous. Either you can put auto, which you can do measurement on both. And then the measuring mode, whether you want to perform single reading, scan mode. And then this one is the roughness, the offset, and then block size, depends on what kind of block size. And you can set your upper limit and lower limit range. Then you click OK, and you can start to perform measurement. To perform calibration, click on the calibration button. It will display ferrous and non-ferrous. First, you can choose ferrous to perform your calibration. On ferrous, okay, click OK button, and then it will display, put the sensor on uncoated metal. So put the sensor probe on the plate, 0 plate, and then take the measurement. This one is 1 point calibration. Then click OK. Next, it put the sensor on the first standard calibration foil. You can choose standard calibration foil. Okay, this is the precision standard foil that we use for calibration purpose. A sample of the calibration foil that we can perform calibration: 51.3 micrometer plus minus 0.5 micrometer is the tolerance. This is the acceptable range for the calibration purpose. Okay, then put the sensor on the first calibration foil, standard calibration foil. Okay, when you put, okay, it will display the reading, which is 52.5 micrometer. According to the precision standard, it is supposed to be 51.3 micrometer. So we can adjust this range, we can adjust this reading by pressing on this upper and lower arrow. We set the reading according to the standard precision foil. Okay, right now, after we do the setting, we can click OK. Then this is the second calibration standard. If you want to ignore the second calibration standard, you just click OK button. So this is what we call 1 point calibration. In case you want to get more accurate reading, we even can perform 2 point calibration, which is click on this OK button, put the sensor on the first, put the sensor on first 0 plate, take the measurement, and then click OK, and then put the sensor on the first calibration standard foil. Okay, display 51.7. You adjust the reading according to the standard foil range, and then click OK. Next, you put second highest, second bigger standard precision foil. Here you can see 1011 mm standard precision foil. This is one of the bigger standard foil. Okay, we place this standard foil on the zero plate, and then we perform second sensor standard calibration measurement. Okay, it will display the reading. You can adjust the reading according to your standard foil. Then click OK button. Okay, it will display the calibration is done. Click OK button to complete the calibration for ferrous. Next, you can proceed on performing calibration for non-ferrous. Now put the sensor on this uncoated, put the sensor on the non-ferrous plate. This non-ferrous plate, you can start measure on zero plate, then click OK, then put the foil on the first standard calibration foil. Adjust the first standard calibration foil according to your setting, according to the standard foil reading. Okay, so after you have performed the calibration, you click OK, and you even can put a second standard sensor, can put second calibration standard precision foil and take the measurement. If the measurement is accurate, no need to perform setting, and you can click OK button, complete. Okay, now it indicates the measurement for ferrous and non-ferrous is done. 2-point calibration is completed, so click OK button. Now you can start to measure according to your sample. Non-ferrous and ferrous plate. During taking the measurement, it will appear the method of measuring is ferrous and non-ferrous. This is when you choose auto setting. You can place your standard sample or your standard foil on the plate and can start to perform measurement to confirm the reading is accurate or not. You even can place on this ferrous and non-ferrous plate. Since this probe overview, okay, when you click on this overview, you can see the parameter setting for batch number 00. You can see the type of sensor and the type of standard calibration method. So we use now manual. Okay, then you click on OK button, can start to perform measurement. Next, even you can delete all. For example, in this database, right now active is batch 00. To delete all the reading in this batch 00, click OK button, press the arrow down and click on the delete button, click OK. You can delete all your reading that you have taken previously. Just click yes or no and you can start to delete your reading, and you can perform a new measurement. Okay, the key function of statistic is When you click on this key statistic button, it appears statistic menu. First is the statistic. When you click OK, it appears in batch 00 statistic. First is the N is the number of reading you taken in a block. Next, it display the maximum limit and minimum limit of your reading. And this one is the mean value, standard deviation and variation. Okay, escape to go back, and then you can view the reading by clicking on these readings. The current reading you have taken in batch 00, you can view the reading. You can scroll this up and down button to view your current reading.